And of course, who wins that? The guy that presses H just one more time. Alright guys, I know it's been a while, but welcome back to Growing the Beast for Marvel. And let me just get this out of the way that I am just straight doo-doo, and that's why I covered everyone's names that I play against, because I don't want them to like take it as an insult that I'm, you know, beating them, because I am just that bad. You're gonna see a lot of drop combos, partly because it's online and partly because I'm just doo-doo and I've never been a combo kind of guy, and that's why Marvel in general has been a little difficult for me. I've been practicing, or I don't know if I've been practicing, but I've been at least been playing for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks online, and it's tough. But I am trying to learn matchups, and that's what I think online should be used for, is just matchups in general. You know, the combos are something that you should practice in training mode, and the matchups and seeing what buttons work against other buttons is what you should, I guess, use online for, you know. So there's that, and then you know, I swear to God, dude, online has a different strategy tier list. No joke, it's just different, but you still get to learn a few things here and there. And while I'm, you know, I haven't been, you know, particularly playing a lot of games, I've been growing the beast IRL with work. 68 hours a week is, you know, making me want to kill myself, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So with this little bit of time, I'm gonna hopefully continue to make some videos. I know it's been a while since I've done them, at least Growing the Beast series, and you know, I suck bad right now, but hopefully I can get better. Anyway, let's talk about my team. My team, Hulk. I love Hulk. Hulk is a character that I wish they gave more options to. He could have had a lot I guess more innovative options that wouldn't make him broken, but would make him more better on a competitive level. But we're never gonna get that, so this is what we got. Hulk, I think, is best put into the point position unless you have a team that's specifically built around him, or unless you have him on your team specifically for a certain assist. And by the way, I suck and I'm gonna drop a lot of combos, so yeah. And then number 2 spot, I have Magneto. By the way, if you don't know this yet, and this is what the conclusion I've come to, is that Marvel's #1 skill to have, as far as you being a skilled player and characters being good, is movement. It's all about movement. Movement is like just so important in Marvel, and that's why you see characters like Magneto and characters that have really good teleports higher towards the top. You know, people with 8-way dashes, of course, almost always are ranked higher than characters that don't, and that's because movement is so important in this game. You know, spacing and footsies and all that it's in this game, but it's just different. It's not like Street Fighter. And, you know, I'm a Street Fighter player, so I have to relearn this stuff. The same stuff, just using it differently, I guess. It's hard to explain. It's kind of a struggle. Even oh God, I just suck, dude. Anyway. But yeah, I put Hulk on point while using Magneto Hyper Grab Assist. I think it's an underused assist, and I think a lot of assists have a lot of potential, and this game can get really creative. I just wish people would start, you know, developing their own shit instead of copying everything that some douche nozzle plays and just derps around and wins, you know. And I'm not saying like you know, the good people are the good people that play and they win tournaments. They're gonna beat the majority of you people without their good characters or not. I'm talking about the, you know, the scrubber that just picks up Virgil and just jerks around until, you know, Rapid Slasher Gucci belt into Salty McSalterson. I don't know, dude. Anyway, I'm rambling. Oh man, it's been a while. But anyway, but yeah, Hulk, I think unless you build your team around him, you need to put him on point. He has a great opener, and if you don't have an OTG assist, he should just be on point, I feel. Anyway, second, I put Magneto in the second spot because, again, movement is so important in this game, and to tell you the truth, Magneto is one of the funnest heroes, playing too much Dota, one of the funnest characters to play in this game, and that's because he can utilize Marvel's engine, this game's engine, so well. He has such great movement, and the better you get at movement, the better your Magneto just automatically gets. It's pretty cool. Not to mention, he's just a very solid character, and it's just fun to mix people up. With or without, you know, lockdown, he's just strong. And he's fucking Magneto. Mag-fucking-Nato. He's just awesome. And then in the end, I have Taskmaster, and this is my kind of ace in the hole, the character that I just naturally took to because he is the most Street Fighter-like character to me, you know, even more so than Ryu, even, because Taskmaster's Street Fighter-like, and as far as his normals are strong, he has a he can play you know, the zoning game really well, but at the same time he's built for Marvel. You look at Ryu and he's a Street Fighter, of course he's more Street Fighter like, but he's not exactly very Marvel like. You know, I think Taskmaster is the like perfect blend between the two. And also his initials are TM, and so are my initials. And he's from Brooklyn, and when I was a kid my nickname was Brooklyn, so, or not a kid but younger. And it looks like I am Taskmaster, and I didn't know this the whole time. So he is actually my best character just because I can Street Fighter people to death with X Factor level 3. But yeah, yeah. And you know, I lose games and I win games, and if it's online, just you know, it's online. Like, offline, who knows, I could lose to you, who knows, I could beat you. Like, it's just a totally different game, but I, you know, I'm trying to learn here. And by the way, I suck, as you can see here. But anyway, yeah, Taskmaster is my anchor, and his X Factor level 3 is very good as far as damage and speed, so you know, I think he's an underused anchor, but in no way one of the better anchors. I think he's lacking, you know, of course, the mobility. The mobility is one of the biggest things here, like I've been saying. I don't know, there's just, this game is just has so many options for so many type of builds. I think people are going the easy way out, like was said earlier, and just going straight for the Virgil garbage or straight for the blah 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 blah. You know, just playing copycat, like Iron Man. Iron Man, I think, can be one of the sickest defensive characters in the game. With his repulsor paired with, like, I don't know, doom hidden missiles and maybe like Hagar or something. Like, I think he could be like just so hard to get in on. But of course he would lose like projectile characters. So, you know, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Or maybe I'm onto something. Probably not. But I think a lot of characters have a little more viability than people give them credit for. They just don't put in the effort. And then some characters I think are overrated. Like, some people think like Arthur is like has some kind of potential. Like, no. Like, I think Arthur's dope, but that character, I can't see any potential in that character, man. His movement is so bad, and Marvel is movement. That is what this game is about. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm gonna do some stuff with some local players around here pretty soon. By the way, I live in Arizona now, yeah. I will try to make a new video as soon as possible, the second I get the time, and I will see you guys later.